You know, it is my sincere belief, and I constantly say that I am very fortunate and honored to be part of one of the best leadership teams in the area.
You know, one of the things that was very, very important to us was that we provide value to the agents that come into our office.
Most organizations will have the newer agents just kind of linger and learn by trial and error. We really give them a baptism by fire, extensive training, extensive scripting, and of course the accountability and the motivation that goes along with that.
You know, we wanted to build from the ground up, and we have by mastering the basic fundamentals.
The presence that we have as a brokerage in our local community, I mean, and it was definitely something that we needed to build up to, because when we came as the new kid on the block, right, 5.5, 6 years ago, no one knew, you know, the name, no one knew how to pronounce the name, and that was a challenge in itself.
My vision was always to take us to be number one. And my vision has always been to take you as an agent and our agents to be number one.
You know, what was quickly realized is that there was a void in our marketplace for a certain skill set and training that was necessary to take any agent, including myself, to another level.
You know, the real estate industry is a competitive one, and there's always different companies that are trying to disrupt it.
The tools, the resources, and the behaviors of the consumers have changed, and they're evolving.
I think we've found that there's always an opportunity for a disruptor to come into our market.
And one of the things that I see is that, you know, the real estate industry as a whole is changing.
The only thing certain in life, and especially in business, is change.
I've determined that where this industry may be going is into a whole different direction.
There's a lot happening in our real estate industry. You have a lot of different companies trying to come into the industry, and some that successfully have.
I've really wished, desired, hoped for us to get to a point where we can marry technology with the most important asset, which is the human capital of the organization.
Being able to kind of pivot your, you know, the way you're going and adapt to the new environment and a new normal that we're in now.
I think that we as a company have done the absolute best that we could on our own.
We were starting to look for something, a change in what we're currently doing as far as a brand is concerned.
We haven't been able to provide email addresses, DocuSign, various other systems and solutions to make your life easier.
We were lacking a couple of things. I think number one, we were lacking experience, and that's what Michael and the team really brings.
So when I first met Michael Mann, I was very nervous. I had heard a lot of great things about him. At the same time, immediately, those nerves went away.
I had the privilege to meet Michael, and the first impression is this guy's a leader.
The first thing that stood out to me regarding Michael and his leadership ability is that he not only leads from the front, but he also leads from the back.
One of the things I love about Michael is his business acumen.
You know, I love his mindset. His mindset is really from the people up.
The interactions that we have had have been some of the most intriguing, thought-provoking, and well thought out business strategy sessions that I've been involved in a long time.
He is somebody that is that's very responsible. I've learned that he's somebody that's very driven. I've learned that he's somebody that's very trustworthy. I've learned that he's somebody that's very respectful.
He's already proven what he can do with companies like ours, most importantly, with agents like ours.
And see, that sort of inside-out approach versus a top-down approach is really what sets today's organizations apart. Empathetic leadership.
And that kind of leadership and knowledge is going to take us as a company really to the next level.
My name is Michael Mann, and what I'm really known for is empowering people, helping people to make a difference, but also providing opportunity to people to grow not only personally, but professionally.
Michael's approach is all about, hey, let's find out what is really going to make the biggest impact with the agents. What do they need?
Our culture is built around relationship, and having these relationships within the organization within the communities that we represent and uniting those relationships to make a positive difference in people's careers, the community, and consumers' lives.
You know, we've been moving forward with a name that was not as known as the name that we're going to be moving forward with.
You know, we wanted to get with somebody that really had a experience in growing a brand.
And I think instantaneously it's a household name. It's a name that people are very aware of and people are very inspired by.
When we organized Corcoran Global Living, it was about top independent brokerages, top independent teams, top independent sales professionals, all coming together as one underneath a brand that could be recognized for making a difference for consumers, making a difference within the communities, but most importantly, being independent.
Their vision aligned perfectly with what our vision was.
When you can take an independent and align it with an entity that gets that real estate is local and provide the tools, the resources, the systems, the strategies, the technology, and the solutions to serve that local community with the local agents and the independent brokerages, you got a marriage made in heaven.
It's a form of thinking that I think that right now in our industry is non-existent.
Collaboration is a key component to the overall success of an organization, being able to reach across different markets.
I was blown away by the strength of all of the marketing tools that this company has.
When it comes to brands, I mean, what better brand than Corcoran Global Living?
With Corcoran Global Living, because of that collaboration, that energy, that vibe in our marketing, that snappiness, we have people joining the company daily and just excited about the difference that we're making, not only in the communities we represent, but all across the industry.
I think with this partnership, what it does is it now puts us in the position to now become the disruptor in the market.
Well, what I saw was the future, and the future was that of a higher end brand that would definitely benefit our agents, our market area, our sellers and buyers alike.
I feel that one of the great things about joining Corcoran is that we now have the ability to go in to the higher end market with a value proposition that is unmatched.
Corcoran Global Living was definitely the vehicle for the future for our current company.
I think also when you look at the Corcoran brand, you look at the color scheme, you look at the cleanliness of it, and just the overall brand, it just screams luxury. It screams lifestyle. It screams comfort. It screams so many great things that I think our world is today.
I think it's just an unstoppable brand. I love the fact that it's new, it's exciting, it's clean, it's cutting edge.
The Corcoran brand is a vibe all its own.
A modern, clean, sharp, minimalistic, yet powerful brand.
Having originated in New York City with Barbara Corcoran, the story of how the brand has developed, the uniqueness, the snappiness, the attitude.
One of the things I love about Corcoran is the power behind that brand.
The simplistic, stylish, modern design and feel of everything from the websites to the marketing materials to how the organization operates.
When you think of the brand Corcoran, that's exactly what we're getting. We're getting a high-end brokerage.
So the path moving forward for ourselves as an organization and this partnership with CGL is beyond exciting to me.
It's that level of family that has really empowered all of us to come together, grow together, learn together, and really excel in this marketplace above all others.
A tidal wave of CGL across Southern California. That's an amazing wave, and any of our agents and anyone in the organization should be and will be proud to ride that wave.
So we were on a little island. Well, that island has now become a country, and we're ready to take over the country.
I wanted to take this moment to welcome the entire family of associates as well as staff to our Corcoran Global Living family.
We are now
We are now Corcoran Global Living.